from that far away.
You can't say anything. It was pure beauty. Here's the great. Over to the wing. Shoots from 14. And the shot falls short this time. Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Toronto calls timeout. Toronto will go for a different look here.
Substitution on the court.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Pass to Roach. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Here's the great. Wants to get it to Collins and does. 6 to shoot. Perez with the rebound. Perez has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Big dog the pass to Perez. Down low. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
2 shots.
Two.
The first free throw is good. And Toronto making a change here. Melo's checked in. That one misses. So when you look at different approaches to player recovery, from load management, say, Tim, to rub some dirt on it and get back in there, where do you stand on all of that?
Well, I do think teams have done a better job of trying to make sure players are protected from themselves and make sure they're getting enough rest. But I also think there are times guys should be allowed to play through certain types of minor injuries.
For the away team, Collins. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Here's Big Dog. Pass to Melo. Here's Big Red. Here's Perez. He's guarded by Collins. Big Red passes to Melo. Just 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. Here's Perez. Banked in off the glass. Perez has got 5 points now in the quarter.
and a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Let out the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watch shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied hard.
Well, there's no question Del Curry was a guy I watched because he needed very little time to get that shot off coming off of his screen. And unfortunately, several times I got there late against him and learned my lesson. And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
Here's Big Dog. The shot, no good. Stolen. 3-on-3. Shot on the wing. And again, no good by Toronto. Here's the great. Inside. Here's Red Hot. And it's Big Dog with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The great ones check in for Big Dog.
Checking in for Toronto, number 7. Number 7.
Collins passes to Cruz. Some nice passing here by Dallas. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. Frames it from beyond the arc. The great's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. In Toronto, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Perez, the pass to Big Red. And here is Melo. There's the 3. Mr. Fundamentals grabs the board. Mr. Fundamentals got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And it's good, 2 points. 8 points for Smith.
Yeah, excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Pass to Big Red. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Right now, teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
And so it's Dallas with it. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Fast break Toronto. Here's Perez. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Here's the great. Here's Red Hot. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
To the paint. Pass to Melo. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Mr. Fundamentals got rebound number 8 now on the night.
So he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
Here's Red Hot. Now, here's Collins. Pass to the great. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's Smith missing.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
To the middle. Big Red passes to Melo. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Here's Red Hot. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Tim, the NBA is always changing, but any predictions for the league that you kind of feel we're going to see around the corner?
Yeah, Kevin, I just think the influx and the impact of international players is going to be even stronger going forward. I think a lot of guys have seen the success that those players have had in the NBA, and hopefully it inspires even more great players internationally to want to play this great game.
And for a short time, you played overseas. You saw a lot of them firsthand.
I sure did, and I was in France well before the French influx really hit this league, but I knew then that was the goal.
Here's Roach. Here's the great one. Takes a three. Gets a hand on it. Davis on the follow. Davis has got 24.
And that's what he's known for. Great activity on the glass. He will outwork you.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Toronto.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Davis.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Dallas again missing.
Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Here's Roach. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
It was red hot. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. Missing some depth tonight, but the starting lineup is intact for them.
They've sustained a number of injuries, 4 different players out of the lineup. The coaching staff racking their brains to keep them steady.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. We've got Jackson, and it's Wilson in at the 5 spot. And for Las Vegas, and it's Q in at the 2. Well, Grant, when a season is fresh, what are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, BA, they want to see execution on the game plan that's been set in practice. The X's and O's, can they bring it to life? I mean, that is what they're expecting.
Here we go.
And it's going to be Denver off the tip. Torres. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw misses. He hits the second from the line. And it's Las Vegas with the ball. And here's Thomas. Pass to the professor. Here's Noah. Thomas outside. Just 5 to shoot. He shoots it. Wilson grabs the board. Jackson surveying the D. Denver moving it around. Here's the Wizard. The 3. And that's good. Jackson for 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Q. In his last outing, he had 11 points. And counted from 19 feet away.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Jackson against Thomas. Here's the pick. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Q. Clock at 6. Here's the 3. It doesn't go for him. Lets it go. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Jackson's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
From the line, he squares up and sinks it. Jackson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Here's Q, defended by Jackson. Palmer gets the bucket.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Jackson outside. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Las Vegas trails by 5. Here's Q. Pass to Thomas. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Torres hits a three-pointer.
This looks like a shoot-around the way they're scoring 5 straight makes to start the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
The away team. Torres. Shooting 1.
And that one misses. For Las Vegas, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And Denver pushing it up now. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Wilson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And going against Denver, their first meeting on the year. And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. Denver, 3rd.
Well, last year they took great pride in rebounding, understanding the importance of winning the possession battle.
Here's Palmer. Pass to the professor. And here's Thomas from the arc. Rebounded by Denver.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Torres. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Las Vegas trails by 8. Q, the pass to the professor. Here's Palmer. Las Vegas moving that ball around. Now Thomas from behind the arc. Hits the trifecta. Thomas has got 5.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Pass to the Wizard. To the paint. Here's Wilson. And that one is stuffed right through.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Here's Palmer. Here's Q. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
First personal foul.
Las Vegas shooting their first free throw of the night.
At the line for Las Vegas, number 11.
Denver leading by 4. Down low. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Now here's Thomas. He's got 5. Here's Q. And he drops it in from the low post. He's got 7. So it's Denver now. Pass to Jackson. To the left wing. There's the 3. McLaughlin with the bucket.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Thomas passes to B. Back to Thomas. Five on the clock. Las Vegas needs to get off a shot. Here's Higgins. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Denver leading by 4. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. And Denver leads by 6.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Denver.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
And the first one at the line is good. And Las Vegas making a change here. Graham's checked in. So he gets them both. So it's Denver now. 4-point game. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Right wing. Here's Higgins. They set the pick. This one for 3. To the wing, right side. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Denver. Yes, Peyton Pritchard doing it at the NBA level. But he was a beast in the college ranks too, Richard.
All-time leader in games played, minutes, and assists in his conference. The only player to reach 1,900 points, 600 assists, and 500 rebounds in the conference. You know, that's pretty tough.
That one goes in. And now it's an 8-point Denver lead.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
The ball's knocked loose. And Denver pushing it up now. Up the floor. Out of bounds. It'll be Las Vegas ball. Las Vegas has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Has to be. There's a screen. Launches a 3. And the basket by Higgins. Higgins has got 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
A minute 9 left in the opening quarter. Just 4 to shoot. The floater, and he takes it up and lays it in.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Now here's Grant, guarded closely. Here's Big Red. Can't hit that one.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target and bagging the rebound.
29 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Number 19, first personal foul, third team foul. Now into the lineup for Las Vegas, number 6, George, number 6.
Over to the wing. There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And Denver leads by 9. Graham with it. Yet to see a basket. Fires the 3. B controls the rebound and the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And so it's Denver closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
On the court for Denver, we've got Jackson, and it's Wilson in at the center position, locking down the middle. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Wilson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Las Vegas making a change here.
Shooting for Denver, Wilson at the line for 1.
And the free throw, no good. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
So it's Denver now, following the three-pointer by Las Vegas. With the fadeaway. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Pass to Thomas. To the paint. Here's Noah, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Off his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Jackson on the wing. And there's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three-pointer off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Thomas misses. Denver has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game.
Great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Pass to Palmer. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
On defense, Denver. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Higgins. He's got 6. Shot clock at 6. The shot. Palmer, no good. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for Denver. They lead by 4. To the inside. Wilson. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. pause and check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. Number 1, Denver.
During last season, both of these teams were just unselfish, piling up the assist.
Here's Noah. Pass to Palmer. Here's Higgins. And he's going for the lob. Clock at 4. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Here's Higgins. Nails the 16-footer. Higgins has got 8.
Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And that one's good. Wilson.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Higgins passes to the kid. And it's off from three-point range. Denver leading by 6. Here's McLaughlin. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
McLaughlin. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Higgins. Give him 8. Pass to Palmer. Here's Higgins. Launches it. Nails it from beyond the arc. Higgins has got 5 points in the quarter.
Continuing to add to his tally with that triple. Now his 3rd of the game.
Here's Wilson. He's got 12. Six to shoot. Pass to Jackson. Fires in the triple. Jackson's got 10 points in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Q, defended by Jackson. Here's Q, and the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Throws it up high. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, BA.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Pass to the professor. Got it.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's Jackson. 10 points for him. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Denver shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
Torres at the line for 1.
Las Vegas trails by 11. Here's Skinny. Pass to Q. To the middle. Here's Noah. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Okay, Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Back to you, Brian.
He's come a long way. All right, Allie, thank you. So it's Denver now, following the score by Las Vegas. Torres crops in the three. He's got 12.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Outside Graham. For three. Rebounded by Denver. Well, Richard, some stars are the system, but Jason Tatum is often admired as a selfless system player.
Yeah, Jason enjoys being a piece of the greater puzzle. He doesn't have to have everything run through him, and I know that makes his teammates happy.
Here's Noah. Denver getting their last shot to go. Outside Graham. Doesn't go that time. Denver leading by 12. For three. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
His play just keeps getting better, clearly building on the foundation of that strong first quarter.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So both teams changing it up here. Inside, here's B. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Jackson against Graham. They set the pick. Fires it from 18. B grabs the board. Las Vegas trails by 13. Graham, the pass to Big Red. And he comes up with a bucket. Big Red's got his first 2 points.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Torres. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Now here's Graham. Second chance shot. And the basket by B. He's got 4 points this quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Jackson outside. They set the screen. Releases. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Jackson's got 12 points in the game.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. So it's Denver now, following the score by Las Vegas. And no good. 6 for 9 from the field now. Las Vegas moving that ball around. To the middle. Here's Big Red. And the deficit down inside single digits. Big Red's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Pass to Jackson from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. B's got 6 rebounds in the game. Graham up top. With 1 on the clock. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big-time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And so it's Denver, closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the Phantom half-court shot. Give me a beat. And that's where he gets the shot. Give it up for the participants.
I think for Las Vegas, starting the season with a loss, you know they're ready to fight tonight. Don't want to start out 0-2.
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for Denver.
Some teams say that.
And that is going to do it for...
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And Thomas has got the ball here for Las Vegas. They trail by 7. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. And it's Noah in at the 4. They're the group for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. From outside, off the mark. Denver has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Jackson against Thomas. Torres. Dives for it. The Wizard passes to Wilson. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Pass to the Professor. Here's Q. Nice jump shot. Q's got 9. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Jackson outside. Puts the move on. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Thomas, right side. The Professor. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
The big man just attacking the rim.
Put him on the highlight reel.
I like the passion from him. We don't see him jam it that often, but he got angry. I want a little bit more of that.
He drops it from range.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Noah. He has 6, and the shot goes.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4, and looking good doing it.
Denver leading by 6. Torres. Three-pointer, no good. For Las Vegas, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Noah passes to the kid. Here's Q. Wilson grabs the board. Wilson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams.
That tells you the kind of strong defense they played last season. It wasn't easy to bring the ball inside against them at all.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Pass to Noah. Here's Palmer. Thomas outside. And that one's good. Thomas has got 7 points in the game.
Making a slick move off the dribble to get the easy 2.
Jackson outside. Denver moving it around. To the inside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
First team foul. At the line for the away team, Wilson. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls, and Denver making a change here. He's off on the second. Las Vegas trails by 7. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Here's Q. Misses the 3. Denver has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. To the paint. Here's the Wizard. And the layup is good off the glass. The Wizards got 4 points this quarter.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Q. Now Thomas fires from deep. Rebounded by Denver. Wilson's got rebound number 8 now. Again, Denver scores.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Higgins passes to Q. They set a pick. Pass to Noah from downtown. No good. Denver leading by 11. Here's Wilson. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Second team foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
And Thomas has got the ball here for Las Vegas. It's a 14-point game. Down low. Can they get it? And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Here's Wilson. He's got 22. Buries it from 3.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Las Vegas trails by 13. Pass to Q. Back to Thomas. Rebounded by Denver. To the wing on the left. Out of bounds. It'll be Las Vegas ball.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
For For Las Vegas, they've gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Pass to Higgins. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Higgins, one shot.
Denver leading by 10. There's a screen with the drive, and he jams it home with authority.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it. It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
To the paint. And that one is hammered home.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Graham, the pass to Noah. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
Driving in. And a nice finish on the layup. He's got 6.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Noah. He's got 12. Here's Graham. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Second team foul. At the line for one.
Denver leading by 9. 1:36 left in the third quarter here. To the inside. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Denver moving it around. Launches a three, and it's Graham with the rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Skinny. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
There's 38 seconds left in the third. Over to the left wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Las Vegas ball.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Las Vegas trails by 7. Pass to the professor. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ooh, it's stolen away. And he lobs it up. Intercepted. Here's Higgins.